어. 나 했어.
맛있다. 시원해가지고. 엄청 꾸덕해.
진짜 꾸덕해.
이게? 한국에 혼자 있어가지고.
Why during COVID? It's so big. Stripping. 언니랑도 여기 근처 왔어.
응?
우리 사촌 갔어.
지를 가봤겠네.
응, 맞아. 하하.
먹었던데.
너무 더워가지고. 있어. 근데 아르나
가능하세요? 영수증은 제가 안쪽에 넣어서 이미 들고 가세요. 감사합니다.
어떻게 나가? I don't know what I just did.
열심히
이걸
쓰면 돼.
열심히
보고. 이렇게 하고 있으니까.
언니 내일 하는 거 기대된다.
오늘 진짜 예쁜 거예요. 귀여운데 나무로 된 거.
어. In this video, I wanted to quickly show you my Notion setup and share how I use Notion every single day to organize my daily schedules, YouTube, finances, and many more. And also, this video is kindly sponsored by Notion. So you guys would have probably heard of this app before, but Notion is an all-in-one workspace for basically everything that you could think of, including notes, tasks, journals, and databases. So with Notion, you can create pages within the page, and it is also completely customizable. You can tailor tools to exactly fit your need. Although I knew about Notion, I've only started using it about 2 months ago, and it has literally made my life so much easier by having all the information organized in one place. So this is the main dashboard of my Notion setup, where I have 4 sections: daily, work, uni, and mind. And then I have quick links to my YouTube, Studio, and Gmail on the bottom right. To start with my daily section, I have daily, weekly, monthly overview, and lastly the habit tracker, which I'm not really using it at the moment. So in my daily page, I have lists of things that I need to get done that day, and when I'm done, I just check the boxes. In my weekly overview, I write down any important schedules or things I need to get done throughout that week. And monthly overview is just there to give me a rough idea of how my month is going to be like, but nothing in too much detail. And moving on to the next section, which is work. And this is where I spend time the most. So in my YouTube page, I created formal pages for content planning, brand deals, video ideas, and milestone. And below, I have a video timeline for each month, showing title, planned publish date, and whether it is a sponsored video. I've also added a calendar view just so that I can easily check how often I am posting a video. I also like to create a page for each video for any script or content planning. Next page is for tutoring, where I have lesson templates and invoice calendars. And lastly, I have the page for my finance, and I'm actually going to share how I manage my money using this. So if you click it, I have 2 different categories. which are of course income and expenses. As a student, my sources of income are YouTube and tutoring. Thankfully, my parents pay for the big expenses like my uni tuition and housing, and I pay for my day-to-day living expenses. If you go onto YouTube, I have the payment date, the amount of payment, and 3 different currencies, and the text to show where that payment was coming from, and lastly a column for tithe, which is basically a 10% off your income to give it to your church as an offering to God. And my tutoring page also looks quite similar. And if you go to expenses, I have monthly fixed cost and a page for each month. And because I'm on the summer holiday, my expenses tend to fluctuate a lot, and so I don't set a specific budget every month, but I do try to keep track of my expenses every day so that I'm actually aware of where and how much I'm spending. And then I have a uni section which is still quite empty because I am still deciding on how I'm going to use Notion in my studies. And finally, the last section is for my mind. So I have a prayer list page here where I wrote down the list for personal, YouTube, academics, and family. And for the rest, I have 2022 goals, meal ideas for uni, baking recipes, and some thoughts. So if you think you will find this useful too, then please check out the sign up link for Notion in my description box.
레시피 체결하세요.
안경 끼네.